Are you sick and tired of your filter waking you up at night? Are you tired of your neighbors complaining?
Oh, don't you guys worry, because I have got you covered.
So as you guys can see here, I have got my new tanks, busy setting them up, and I am sick and tired of this loud sponge filter bubbling noise that is going on here. I've turned it down now, but listen to it when I turn it up. That's very irritating. So what I'm going to be doing today is I am going to show you guys how you can silence, well almost silence, your sponge filters to not make as much noise and not to irritate you every single time you have to look at your tank. Then you can have a very calm and peaceful tank going on. Except if you have aggressive fish inside of your tank, then that's your problem. But other than that, I'm going to show you how to have a calm and peaceful sponge filter running inside of your aquarium. So to start us off, we have got our sponge filter. Then we have got our over the edge scissors. I don't know what, I'll figure out the name, but we got scissors. Then we have got some, what's it in English? Tongs, tweezers, grappling hooks. Oh, screw that. Then we have got our normal scissors. We have got our air stone and our airline tubing, and that is all the ingredients that you guys are going to need for this setup or this project that I'm going to show you guys right now. So first of all, what we will be doing is I'm going to remove, okay, this sponge filter is the Sobo 3330. That sponge filter, the largest one that you guys can get from Sobo. I'm going to remove this piece, and I'm going to take this piece out. So it's just going to be the sponge. We're not going to use that. We're not going to use that at the moment. So we are going to look at this piece that I do have over here. What you're going to do is you're going to take these two apart, just like that. Just like that. You're going to remove this top piece over here. So you see now it's just these two things that we have got. And then, bear with me, inside of this thingamajig, you see those compartments holding this thing in the middle together, well, in place. We are just going to take our, I still haven't figured out the name. I'm not English, so sometimes I struggle with the names. So yes, just ignore that. I'll put the name up. But you're going to take this and you're going to remove these things in the middle by just doing a twist. A gentle twist. You're just going to do a gentle twist, and then it will come loose, and you're going to do that with all of them, all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all 8 of them. So let me do that. It is out, and then what you can do is in the middle, I don't know if you guys will see that, I thought I heard a snake. Anyways, you guys see that in the middle, we are going to remove that leftover pieces that didn't come off. So now you just have that clean look inside of your thingamajiggy, and you're going to place that one side, and this piece that you have cut out, you're also going to place one side. After that, you are going to do exactly the same with the other piece. Remove all 8 of those metal injections, and then I'll continue. After you've done that, you took the middle out of both of them. We are going to, let me think, I can't remember the next step. Okay, then we are going to take one of those pieces that we removed, so whichever one you want to use. We are going to take our sharp scissors, your advanced scissors, and you're just going to do about 1.5 centimeters. That is going to be 3/4 of an inch, and you're going to cut it into this small piece that you guys see here. I would recommend you guys using that advanced scissors, because if you use normal scissors, you are going to pinch this piece of plastic. This piece, you're going to pinch it, and you do not want to do that, and I'm going to show you why you do not want to do that. So get you these sharp scissors and use them instead. Then after that, you're going to take this piece that usually goes on top of your sponge filter over there. You're going to take that piece, so the top part of your sponge filter, and you're going to take the small thing, and with the smaller side, the side that you didn't cut, you're going to place it into the bottom side. So this other side where the airline tubing doesn't go in, you're going to place it in there. Just push it in nicely. There we go. And then what you're going to do, take your airstone, your normal airstone. I don't know if it's going to make a difference. No, it's not going to make a difference. Well, it is going to make a difference. Try and get these smaller ones that are mostly sold. So these smaller ones, because you want it to fit inside of this piece that you have over here. So try and get these smaller ones. I don't think they have an exact name. I don't think they do. Then you're just going to push it into the side that you did cut. So just push it into it. It is going to require a little force. So if it doesn't want to go in, just press it a little harder. I did apply a lot of force now and it didn't break, so you should be fine in that area. If it breaks, remember you always do have another piece. I cut this one also, but you do have another piece which you can then retry the entire process. What you can do after that is take this piece and place it into there. Go in. Okay, so you've placed it into there, and you're going to take your bottom piece again and you are going to place it into each other again. Then you're going to have something looking like this. What you can do after that is take your sponge and you place it back into your sponge. So that middle piece, you just push it back into your sponge and you connect it with the bottom weighted section again. So I'm just going to do that. And there we go, our sponge filter is back to normal. Now I'm going to connect my airline tubing to this side where it usually goes, and I'm going to show you guys the difference in the bubbles that it makes, because what makes that loud water noise is obviously those bubbles, those big bubbles. So by placing the airstone into the sponge filter, you are making the smaller bubbles, because if you guys are used to air stones, they do make smaller bubbles, so it's going to make smaller bubbles, which creates less noise. Okay, so this is going to be difficult to do with one hand only while trying to film everything. So I'm just going to get it connected, and then I'm going to show you guys the difference between the bubbles on the one sponge filter and the bubbles on this sponge filter, which I'm going to have on the right hand side. But you guys, look at that difference. That is the normal, the way the sponge filter comes. Look at those big bubbles, and then this is what we have just created, these smaller bubbles. You hear those bubbles, you're probably gonna hear the air pump right now, but I think you can hear it a little, and with these ones you barely hear anything. Just to show you from the front, look at the bubble difference that it makes. So that is the way to denoise. That is the way to make a softer sponge filter for your enjoyment. And that is going to be it for this video, guys. As easy as that. That is all you can do to fix your sponge filters. So I hope you learned something, and if you did, please consider subscribing, please consider liking the video and leaving a comment. Till next time, peace.